Going on, guys, Meister here with How To Men. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Bluetooth gaming controller by Gamester called the G4S. It could very well be one of the best Android controllers out right now, and I'll show you why. Now I just want to clarify that this is an unbiased review, so I am giving my full honest opinion here. I'm not being a savage and just making Gamester look good. I just happen to find their controller on Amazon to be one of the best looking controllers for your Android device when compared to its competitors. Anyways, this handheld is going to cost you around $65. Now that price can change, so don't get mad at me if they decide to raise or lower the price in the future. I have no control over that. But if you're a heavy gamer and you play games that support joystick controls, you should definitely consider getting this. Although it does resemble certain aspects of the Xbox controller, I am very satisfied with the overall design. One of the reasons being that it's very comfortable to hold. The rubberized handles are grippy so it won't slip when your hands get sweaty, and they do vibrate when playing racing games or first-person shooters. Both of my thumbs could easily reach the analog sticks and the buttons on the front, along with my index fingers perfectly aligning with the trigger and bumpers on the backside. Still, the keys on the front do feel a bit mushy when pressed upon, and two buttons labeled turbo and clear, they're awkwardly placed in the center, but it's not a huge deal. Plus, with LEDs on the A, B, X, Y, and home buttons, you won't have a problem using this at night. Now this will connect to your Android, Windows, Smart TV, or even VR headset through Bluetooth 4.0, a 2.4 GHz USB adapter, or even a wired connection with a micro USB cable. I'm not going to lie, it was a little difficult to create a Bluetooth connection at first, but once I got it going, it connected like no other. Then I just slapped my device onto the smartphone clamp, which can extend up to 6 inches, opened up a game, and started playing. I was able to play Asphalt 8, Gangster Vegas, GTA 3, Dead Trigger, and Mortal Kombat 5 without a problem. Everything was responsive, my giant thumbs didn't block the screen anymore, and it was a very satisfying experience. My only complaint would have to be that each game has its own set of rules on what each button does, so at first you may get confused on how the button layout works, and others don't even support controllers to begin with, so don't just buy this device to use on one game only, unless you know for a fact that it supports X or D input. Still, that's not Gamester's fault because the games that were supported provided a great gaming experience. The G4S also comes with 800 mAh of battery, and the company claims that it does last for 18 hours, but I wasn't able to test that, so I'm not sure how accurate that is. Still, I was able to game for around 6 hours and saw no significant change in battery life, so you definitely won't have to worry about this controller dying while you're in the middle of a match. In the end, the Gamester G4S doesn't disappoint. With plenty of controllers to choose from, this is probably your best option. It's not awkward to hold, supports plenty of platforms, looks pretty amazing, very responsive, and battery is long lasting. I highly recommend checking out the G4S if you're a heavy gamer, especially since there aren't too many gaming controllers like this for Android devices. So, those are my impressions of the